gonna have to talk some shit tonight. Let's see what this motherfucker gonna fill up real quick. Boy, we gotta talk some shit tonight. Man. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we watch fucking boxing right there. That is why we watch motherfucking boxing. That is exactly why we watch boxing, y'all. Like, that's exactly why. That's exactly why we watch boxing. Every time we can, for real. Like, that's exactly why we watch boxing. Damn, that shit was good. That shit was lit. Damn, that shit was good. That shit was lit. Man, that shit was lit. Damn, that shit was good. Damn, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? One thing for sure is your man is not a capper. I'm not a capper. I'm gonna be straight the fuck up honest when I say that that boy surprised. I'm pretty sure that he shocked the whole world with that, right? Yeah, I'm getting ready to go do something. So I'm pretty sure he shocked the whole world with that. Hey, cause he definitely shocked me. But I didn't think that he was absolutely fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that he was absolutely out of his motherfucking mind. Oh, by the way, first thing coming this motherfucker, please hit the motherfucking like button. We just starting the motherfucking stream. We're gonna let this motherfucker fill up a little bit. We're gonna give it a little time to get a little motion. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Happy 420 to everybody. Happy 420 to everybody. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a good day. I hope your harvest day was great. You know, I hope that your family and everybody next to you has big peace, blessings, and abundance amongst you and your people. You know, please hit the like button, hit the bell icon, subscribe, share this, 'cause we about to have some fun tonight. We about to have some fun tonight. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we about to talk about Devin Haney's face. And you know, I didn't know who was gonna win the fight personally, but they got a lot of history. And but I knew when he dropped his ass and rattled his ass real quick in the first round that it was definitely gonna be trouble for this man. And what he did to him tonight and those 3 knockdowns that they waved off, now you know damn well. You know that I know that you know that I know that everybody else watching in there knew that they could have stopped the fight then. They could have stopped the fight right then. And Derrick James told him to stop playing with him. I honestly think that a little bit that Ryan kind of felt sorry for him. But one thing that we found out tonight was for sure is that Devin Haney don't got no chin for 140. Devin Haney don't got no power. And we already knew that. He didn't have power for 135. I'm still celebrating harvest season for me. He didn't have no power for 135. But what he did tonight, what Ryan Garcia did tonight, I'm pretty sure, because like it did me, it shocked everybody. I thought it was lit. He did his motherfucking thing. And if you can agree with that, put something in the motherfucking chat. Hey, I also got another line you want to tap in this motherfucker. You can call in. I'll open this motherfucker up. And you can get on here and we can chit chat, no problem. We can make sure, you know what I'm saying, you want to debate, you want to say something, you think you want to, you know what I'm saying, you want to say something about Devin Haney, you want to say something about Ryan Garcia, you want to you want to get your point across about anything about the fight tonight, anything like that, just anything period, you know, feel free, and I will easily drop the phone number or add you in, because we could do it just like that, you know what I'm saying. But this damn fight, we probably got fight of the year so far. You know, we probably got fight of the year so far. You know what I'm saying, tonight. It shouldn't have went 12. It looked like to me that the Haney spent some of that money and told Harvey Dock in the dressing room that if he ever gets in trouble, don't stop it. Here's an extra XYZ, because the shit could have been stopped. And Devin kept leaning to the right side. I mean, to that same side, catching that left hook. And Ryan is very fast. He got some hell of a hand-eye coordination, some hell of a reflexes, and he really put it on that man tonight. It was a good-ass fight. And the only thing that when he, even though what he did, right? hmm But my only problem is, Ryan, why you couldn't stay disciplined enough for 3 pounds, bro, so you could be champion. You could be champion right now, Ryan. Now I'm just a small rap artist that like to go on YouTube and talk boxing or some shit. Just you know what I'm saying, cause I can. But I want to know, Mr. Garcia, my baby, why didn't you hold out and stay disciplined? You could have did all the crazy antics that you wanted, but you could have did this. What you did tonight, sir, you could have done this. You could have done this same thing. What you did tonight, sir, you could have done this. But you in that weight cut and cutting those 3.2 pounds, that 140.2 or whatever you came in at, you could have been disciplined a little bit, and you could be champion right now, man. You could have really dethroned him, and there would be really nothing that the fucking Haneys could say. Because, yeah, you whooped his ass tonight, but they're still going to be able to say that you wasn't disciplined enough that you could be champion. You could be champion right now, man. So sleep on that. Yeah, you won tonight. You're going to party. You might fuck with a little fuck females. You might get a couple hoes. But if you would have stayed disciplined tonight, man, you could be champion. And that's all I'm saying. I don't think it was worth that, because I think that whether he came in at 140 or 143, that he was going to be champion, because he blew up. He was nice. He was big as hell. And I don't know about anybody else, but was that the first time you really seen somebody? You ever seen Ryan fight somebody? I mean, not Ryan, but you ever seen Devin fight somebody that was as big as him? Or that, you know what I'm saying? Because we already know the kid can't punch. We know that much already. We know he can't punch his way out of a wet ball of tissue. We know that. But is that the first time we ever seen him in there with somebody that was as big as him? Because he was fighting. He was big as hell. I think Ryan's like, I mean, not Ryan, but Devin's like 5'8", 5'9". He was fighting at 130, for God's sakes, beating up on those little dudes. So I think that he really, I don't know, man. Either he gonna have to go back down or really work on some power, because he's definitely flawed. I think those 31 victories or whatever, you know, he made it because he was really bigger than a lot of guys. And, you know, he's made a lot of money, but they got some regrouping to do. And, you know, Mr. Bill Haney has talked a whole lot of shit. Even though it's his job to promote the fight, I enjoy Bill Haney. Oh, yeah, by the way. Oh, no, man, my dreads ain't going nowhere, Brody. I appreciate you, though. You know, man, shit ain't going nowhere, man. Nah, man, but, you know, I appreciate you, though, bro. Shit ain't going nowhere. But, you know, I appreciate you, though, man. My shit been wicked forever, dog. This natural, bro. I ain't never been to no shop or none of that shit, man. But, you know, to each his own, man. I appreciate you, though, for paying attention to my hair. We boxing. Let's talk about boxing. But, nah, man. They ain't going nowhere, bro. That shit ain't going nowhere, my baby. But, I don't know if, I don't know what the fuck Devin Haney and I'm gonna do next, but we about to see, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But tonight was a fantastic night. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, brother. You know, it is what it is, man. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, man, it was a fantastic night of boxing. Very surprising, you know. Because I ain't gonna lie, I had Devin Haney at least winning off skill, but I knew he couldn't take a punch, and I knew he couldn't punch. But I didn't think that Ryan was about to come in. He said he was gonna jump on him, and he did. Yeah, he did, man. Ryan definitely made boxing great tonight. You know what I'm saying? He stood on it. He stood on it. And I know a lot of people seen what went on tonight and kind of felt sorry for Devin. But, hey, man, Devin ain't fought nobody. He's talked a whole lot of shit. And, you know, he's made a whole lot of money skating past with Top Rank. And he met his match tonight, and he was really talking shit. But I still think Tank beats both of those guys. You know, Tank beats Ryan, which he did. And I think Tank beats Devin. I think Tank beats Devin easily. Yeah, I think Tank beats both of those guys. And I ain't even. I'm gonna have to get on Twitter or X or whatever you call it and see what he's saying because I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty fucking sure that he on there talking some shit. Like I'm sure. I'm sure he on there talking some shit. So I'm gonna get on there and look at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my laughs on for the night because it's always hilarious when you get on X and see how the boxers be talking to each other. Hey, when I say they be dogging each other out, I think about boxers. Hey, it gotta be, man. And that's the matchmaking though. That do that. That's the matchmaking though. Like man, dog. Oh man, and it's crazy when you actually gotta know what it take to get a fight to go on, bro. It take a long time. You know what I'm saying? It like a lot of these fighters, especially building a prospect and shit like that. A lot of fighters. Yeah, man. I'm looking for fucking it ain't here. When you building a prospect and shit, like a lot of fighters know that they actually going in here to win or they actually going in here to lose. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing, like the business of boxing is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? If they did that, they wouldn't get paid as much. That's the only thing that, you know what I'm saying, boxers got over UFC. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like you get better matches in UFC. They fight more often. They fight 5, 6, 7, 8 times a year, but they don't make no fucking money. That's why every time a UFC fighter get a chance to go box, he take it because he know he about to make more money in this one boxing match that he'll ever make in his UFC career ever in the ring for Dana White. And Dana White not paying motherfuckers that big bread. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like when you had Super, Sean O'Malley, Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor coming back in August, but like he had to run through some of the millions because he told Dana White, I'm not even about to come back and fight unless I can get stake in the company. He told that nigga he wanted stake in the UFC. But yeah, Ryan Garcia did his thing tonight. The undercard. That's one thing about the zone. Like I fuck with PBC. I like PBC a little more than the zone. But the zone undercard be a lot of fights. Like they had boxing on since like 4 o'clock. They didn't have boxing on all day. It's like 1:30. That shit just ended about 15, 20 minutes ago. Like they didn't have boxing on all day. So I gotta give them that. Oh yeah, he ran through. Yeah, he ran through the millions, man. He ran through them. It took him a minute though. It took him. He started a whole liquor. You know what I'm saying? He got iced up, had another kid, bought a house in a couple places. It took him a minute though. It took him a minute, but he's supposed to be coming back. I don't even know if he's gonna be that good. And he shot a couple movies too. But hopefully he's still, able to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? We got some fights coming up. We got Terrence Crawford fighting a nobody. We got Errol Smith, and he officially moving up to 154 pounds. And then you got Errol Spence. I ain't no telling who he gonna fight. You seen what happened with Tim Tszyu and Fedora. That was crazy. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a rematch, but they're not gonna be able to do that to damn near winter time. Cause they ain't gonna be reinstated for 6 months, and that's what June. So they like fucking then you got 12 week. So we talking about like fucking September, some shit like that, before they get a chance to fight again. And then, so hopefully we get a chance to see what's actually popping off in this division again because, Devin, I want to see what they talking about within the next couple of weeks because they be talking so much shit. And it's always, you know what I'm saying? When this motherfucker lose, oh man, I wonder what his daddy gonna say this time. Cause boy, he was like, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send my son out there to kill him. That's what he said. That's what that nigga Bill Haney was like. I'm gonna send Devin out there to kill him. Devin can't take no fucking punches, man. And this show, early as hell, he was bouncing them bitches off his face. Hey, I don't want. Now you gonna I don't think Spence is at his best anymore. But I can tell you this, I definitely don't want that nigga. I ain't about to let that nigga hit me. I still ain't about to get in the ring with that nigga. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm still a regular dude compared to these motherfucking these world class athletes. I don't give a fuck how damaged Spence is from the car accident and Terrence Crawford whooping his ass from pillar to post. And that was my hell of a disappointment for me because I really wanted Errol Spence to win, but I knew Terrence Crawford was coming with that heat. Excuse me. Damn, I knew Terrence Crawford was coming with that heat, and he came with galactic heat. He came with some interstellar heat. He came with some shit, man. And yeah, he'll never be the same. But we gonna see what happens. I still want to get in the ring with him. We gonna see what happens though. But got a lot of good fights coming up for the rest of the year. This really is, this is like our April fight, which is, like, since the end of the first quarter or the end of the first trimester of boxing for the year. That April fight is always real good. And, it starts to get into the end of the year, midsummer fights. So I'm pretty sure everybody, the whole boxing world, watched this fight. Even though ticket sales was rumored to be not that good, did they go give all the tickets away or something? I don't know what the fuck happened. Did they give all the tickets away? Because that motherfucker was pretty packed to me. But I don't know. I don't get off into that. But that motherfucker was pretty packed to me. Ryan Garcia did his thing. He stood up at the end of the night. He said, Devin's going to get destroyed. Devin Haney's going to get destroyed. Whew. He beat that nigga ass. With that being said, everybody hit that motherfucking like button. This shit don't take long. We gonna get in and out, man. I'm about to play some video games. One of these motherfucking systems about to get played. And, we gonna keep it all the way pimping. I hope everybody is good. I hope everybody has a blessed Sunday. 420 was great for me. I hope that shit was great for you. You already know what we did. And we got great ass boxing all day. We had great playoffs all weekend. It was a great weekend for sports. It was a great year for sports for real. You know what I'm saying? It was surprising. The Warriors ain't make it. They my guys, but they got put out. They kind of I think Draymond got to go, but nevertheless, shit. Who else we got coming up? I think we went over just about all the important fights. Just people that fight every day for real. But I think we went over all the important fights who's coming up for the remainder, like, within the next few months. Oh, that shit that's going on in Saudi Arabia with Wilder versus Zhang and Prince Your Highness over there with all that oil money, man. They paying big bread to boxers. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm here for it. Riyadh season is almost here. Riyadh season gonna be lit. So let's get to it. Terrence Crawford, is he fighting over there? I don't think he's fighting in Vegas or something like that. But yeah, Riyadh season coming again. And shit, it's about to be more good fights. We still got Usyk and Fury coming up. That's really supposed to be real. May something, right? May 9th, or I don't know. I'm not sure if it's May 9th or not, but I know it's coming up in May. You know what I'm saying? So Anthony Joshua just sparked out dog. So, he really feeling on top of the world right now, which he should be because he did his motherfucking job. He beat the brakes off of that boy. Ngannou, I don't even know if Ngannou want to box no more. For real. You need to go ahead back to the UFC because boxing a little different, man. And then we got see what else we got. Shit, I look like for real we went over everybody, but I was so excited tonight, y'all. I can't lie. That was excited. You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like when you think something's going to go a certain way, and what happens is the total opposite of what you think happens. And it's always good for the parodies and the contrast in boxing because that makes for an exciting fight because nobody thought that Ryan was going to do what he did, but it's good that he did because it upped his stock, it upped his antics, and who fucking knows what he's going to do next time, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, God, he faked some beer or whatever. He said it was a sparkling water, whatever. Now it doesn't even matter what it was. Want to know why? Why does it not matter? Because he fucking won. And you know what they say, winning and getting that dub cures all. It cures all. So what he did tonight was really great for boxing. It was great. Oh, we got that weak ass. I'm sorry, I was just skipping all over the place. I just hit the button. But we got that crazy ass Mike Tyson fight. He's supposed to be fighting Jake Paul, and what Jake Paul is going to win that fight. Jake Paul is going to beat Mike Tyson, and honestly, Mike Tyson shouldn't even be able to fight. He's fucking 57. He's almost 60, about to fight a 26-year-old man. Anywhere else in any kind of sport, that shit would be downright illegal. Mike Tyson should not be allowed to fight Jake Paul, but what Jake Paul is going to do, Jake Paul is going to knock Mike Tyson the fuck out. He is, and he's going to wear that victory over that fucking senior citizen like a fucking crown. Like it's a 24-karat gold crown, and he going to ice that bitch out bust it down as much as he can, because he's gonna hold this knockout victory over Mike Tyson like it's, because I'm telling you, he is. I don't know if he's ever gonna fight any fighters that really matter at his weight class or whatever he's gonna do with his boxing career, but when he does, that's when he's gonna lose. But he's definitely gonna beat Mike Tyson, and he's gonna wear that victory like it's the fucking holy grail. And real boxing enthusiasts and real people that really love the sport of boxing, that really care about boxing, are gonna look at that shit and really have to shake their head and know that that shit's really fucking phony. So do me a favor, hit that motherfucking like button, hit that motherfucking bell icon, hit that subscribe button, because this is We Can Fight, and we gonna always come back every few days and talk some shit about this boxing. And you know what I'm saying, give me some correspondence. We can chit chat about whatever the fuck you want to. Go to Low D's on all digital platforms. Listen to a couple songs. If you like that, it's more albums coming. I've just been filling my catalog, because that's what the fuck artists do. They just work, because you only got to rewrite one time. If you game, follow Red Eye Gaming Society on YouTube. If you like shea butter and you need stuff like that, it's some wonderful shea butter, which is a sponsor for this channel, from Simply Beautiful Creations. Go to Simply Beautiful Creations on Instagram. They're all forms of shea butter for your skin and aesthetic needs, and that's how it goes. So I'm a proud user, and they sponsor me with wonderful shea butter, different scents, from teak wood, from aquadisio, things like that. And if you need some shea butter, follow them, place your orders. They're very fast, they're very efficient, and you will not be disappointed. Go ahead and hit that motherfucking place up on Instagram, Simply Beautiful Creations. That's SIMPLII Beautiful Creations on Instagram. It's great shea butter for your skin like me and all of that. You can put it anywhere. Now, back to this motherfucking boxing at hand. Since we talking about everything and we getting everything, you know, all in order and all of that. Let's just put on the flow right now that a whole part of the art of war is the art of surprise. Yeah. One of the biggest parts of having about the art of war is being able to surprise your opponent. It's being able to have your opponent looking one way and to be hitting them from a whole nother way. And what Ryan Garcia did was masterful in the art of war, the art of surprise, having your opponent name the whole world thinking he was absolutely nuts, which he probably is, because he probably believes a lot of the shit he was saying. But he already, by him having 6 previous fights with Devin Haney, he pretty much knew what he had to do to beat him, and he knew he was going to be able to beat him. So I don't think that he'll necessarily have those results with Shakur Stevenson, or he'll have those results with Tank Davis, because Tank's ready for that shit. He's ready for that shit. So whatever we get from here, it's only, you know, good for boxing, because this right here kicked it all off. We got Tank Davis and Frank Martin coming up. Tank versus Frank. And if Frank beats Tank, then I guess he'll be Frank the Tank. Yeah. Is that what is that what Tank would be is that what Frank would be if he beats Tank? Because Frank Martin is a very skilled fighter. He's from Michigan, but he lives in Texas. Trains with Derek James. He's always in hell of a shape. I don't know if y'all following these guys, but I do. Gervonta Davis was just on his little X or Twitter or whatever the hell you want to call it, and he's in phenomenal fucking shape. And this fight is coming up, and I'm really, that's one of the fights I'm really excited to see. And I hate to say it, but you know, with all the upsets going around, I don't know. Have we ever even seen Tank rattled though? Like, Tank got a big ass head. Like, have we ever even seen Tank hurt? Like, in any fight? I'm gonna have to go back and watch some of these older fights or something like that, but I can't really say that I ever really seen Tank rattled. I done seen him take some shots, but have we ever really seen Tank Davis like hurt? Why don't y'all leave that in the chat if you have ever seen Tank Davis hurt? If you ever seen Tank Davis hurt, let me know. Put that shit right there in the chat, and let me know which fight or whatever, because I would like to go back and watch it. Now, I done seen Tank take some fucking hits to the face, but you know he got that big dumbass DC head. But he's a phenomenal fighter. Don't get me wrong. I'm just talking shit because I be talking shit about everybody. But I've seen Tank take some flush hits. And I can't say that I've ever seen him hurt. That's crazy. What y'all think? But uh, that's one thing about boxing, though. It's a game of attrition. That's why you got to take care of your body as long as you can, because your punch resistance goes down the longer you fight. So I'm what eventually what he doesn't get hurt by now, eventually he will get hurt by as he gets older. Nah, I'm hoping that don't happen no time soon, but he is 30 now. You know what I'm saying? So, and he ain't gonna take that many hits. He pretty much do all the hitting and all the knocking out. But, that's just the way the body works and the way it go. So, with that being said, I think we covered everything, the whole fucking, gist of the whole square and the whole circle of boxing. I pretty much think we covered that. We covered, Tank and Frank and, else coming up. And, we covered, what's going on with the stuff in Saudi Arabia. And we covered tonight with Ryan Garcia knocking out, they should have stopped the fucking fight, whooping on Devin Haney. It was a good time. And I just want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all for coming in here. So anytime you come in here, you see me, whatever, hit that motherfucking bell icon, slap that motherfucking like button, and, catch me in the morning after, I gotta watch the little post fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta watch that. Because I got to see what Devin dad said. Because I know I'm going to fucking laugh for 30 minutes on that shit alone. Because Bill Haney is hilarious. So I'm going to come back in the morning. So make sure you fucking like the fucking video. Subscribe to the channel. Because in the morning, we're going to come back after these motherfucking post fights. Because I got to see. It's a soap opera. Peace, blessings, love y'all. We can fight. Bitch. Bring your ass back up here tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, happy 420. You know what it is. We get out of here.